Right, so it's official. Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, the unified, he's not undisputed anymore, Usyk, but he's a unified heavyweight world champion. And he came dressed as a hitman, which is a character from a video game, which was also...
Froch has reignited his rivalry with Tyson Fury following the latest training footage of the Gypsy King and his outburst against Alexander Usyk. True to form, Froch couldn't resist taking a dig at Fury's father, John. He boldly claimed that no matter how hard Tyson Fury trains, he'll always end up with another loss as long as John Fury remains part of his team.
The fight fair and square, although it was a very close, let's be honest, it was a close fight. But I think if Tyson Fury would have upped it, I think Usyk would have upped his game as well.
Froch believes Tyson Fury is putting in the hard work to avoid a repeat of May 18th when he faces Alexander Usyk on December 21st. However, Froch thinks everything falls flat as long as John Fury is by his side, calling the situation a joke. Froch has advised Tyson to consider distancing his father from the team as he intensifies his training for the highly anticipated fight with Usyk. This comes after John Fury, Tyson's father, drew negative attention for his disruptive behavior at the recent Tommy Fury vs. Darren Till press conference. What began as a respectful exchange between Tommy and Till quickly escalated when John started squirting water at Till, sparking a confrontation that required security to intervene and separate the fighters.
Tyson probably knows that actually, listen Dad, you've got your best intentions at heart, and you want me to win, you want me to do the business, but do me a favour, stay.
In an interview with Action Network, Froch criticized John Fury's behavior, calling it pathetic and childish for a grown man. Froch acknowledged that Darren Till had a lot to say and was very vocal, but pointed out that the focus should have been on the fight between Till and Tommy Fury, not on John Fury. He described Big John as someone craving attention, a man who's never achieved anything in the boxing world, while acknowledging Tyson Fury's greatness as a top fighter. Froch made it clear that despite Tyson's recent loss to Alexander Usyk, he doesn't pay much attention to the drama surrounding the Fury family.
So hopefully, Fury just sits back, keeps his mouth shut, watches his son and wills him on to win. Maybe he's in the camp, maybe he's helping him and just keeping the distance and letting the real trainers do the job. But yeah, no Big John Fury, I missed him. Where's John? Where's Big?
Tyson Fury is gearing up for his highly anticipated rematch with Alexander Usyk after suffering his first professional loss to the Ukrainian in May. Determined to settle the score, Fury was asked about his strategy for the upcoming fight. He emphasized that he wouldn't be making any major changes to his approach routine. Not much time, Fury said. I know what I got to do. People can say I want to change trainers or blame it on my conditioning coach, the coke, or even the mouse next door. But it's the same team, same everything. I know exactly what I need to do.
The fact that Tony Bellew and Froch didn't make any money out of the game is obviously hurtful to them. And I'm making the biggest bags that's ever.
Months ago, after Froch criticized Tyson Fury for avoiding a fight with Alexander Usyk in favor of facing Francis Ngannou, the former World Boxing Council heavyweight champion responded to the backlash. Fury defended his decision to fight Ngannou, a boxing debutant, in a 10-round non-title bout in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, on October 28th. Before the fight, it was evident that the 35-year-old Brit had been criticized for opting to face Ngannou, the former UFC heavyweight champion, instead of pursuing the much-anticipated clash with Usyk, the reigning undisputed world heavyweight champion.
Game changer, the big game changer. What's his name? Ngannou. Tyson Fury against Ngannou. So a crossover fight, boxing, MMA. Been there, seen it, heard it all before. See it with Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. It's a load of rubbish. Nobody's interested.
Two retired former world champions, Froch and Tony Bellew, were particularly vocal in expressing their dismay over Tyson Fury's decision to face Francis Ngannou instead of Alexander Usyk. Their comments clearly ruffled the feathers of the self-styled Gypsy King. Fury hit back, saying, "See these damn balls. Lick them, idiots." He added that the fact Bellew and Froch never made money out of the sport was obviously hurtful to them. "I've just signed the biggest deal in boxing history, which I can't disclose right now," Fury continued. "They're like all these media suckers who mention Tyson Fury's name to get clickbait. Without me, there's no expletive boxing. I run the game." Froch had previously called out Fury for his disrespect.
It's not classy, is it? To talk about money, it's not classy at all. Me and Tony Bellew, and I can talk for Tony because I know he had a couple of lucrative fights on paper.
It's not classy to talk about money at all. Carl Froch said on his YouTube channel *Froch on Fighting *. Tony and I have done alright. We've left the sport with our health intact, financially free, and physically and mentally in a good place. He then continued, I'm an average fighter. Your resume doesn't compare to mine. It just doesn't. You got 4 wins over world champions. Steve Cunningham, an old cruiserweight version of Vladimir Klitschko in a dreadful fight, and Deontay Wilder 3 times, you beat him.